Power! Right then guys, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now excuse me if you're a bit shaky, you're on a little suction mount to my windscreen in said daily terrain. I thought I'd start today's video on the drive to the unit, let you know what's going on in today's video, if you know what I mean. So today's video is a BMW video. If you haven't watched the last video, it is in the top right hand corner right now. And if you haven't already subscribed, pause the video right now and go and hit that subscribe button. If you don't know, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers this year. I say it at the end of every video, but we're so close. So if we can hit that goal, I'm going to do a 1,000 subscribers special. And I might even think about giving something away. We shall see. Depends how much money I have at the time. Anyway, we've got that little introductory bit over and done with. So on to today's video. We are currently on our way up to the unit, and all I want to do today is to see what is wrong with the BMW. We touched on a few little bits in the last video, but today I want to pull it out, give it a clean, take you guys for a little drive, and then get it back in the shed and assess the situation. Now I'm sure there's more wrong with it underneath than I thought. I want to see how bad well, I know how bad the exhaust is, but I want to show you guys how bad the exhaust is, and then go through any little bits, take the front wheels off and assess the brake situation, the front ball joints and arms and all that fun stuff. Get to see if we have got a pulley bushed rear end, and then we can go from there. Not going to be a crazy video, just a little update video on the BMW. Let's get to the shed and get on with the start of this video, boys. See you there. Oh, she looks so good. So we made it back to the shed. Beamer is outside, ready in the wash bay to be said washed. So let's get on with that first, and then we can get ready to go for a drive. It hasn't got much fuel in it, so we can't go far, and I'm a tight bastard, so I don't want to put fuel in it if I'm not using it. Don't know why I'm washing it really, but I haven't washed it since I've had it, and I want to see that Boston green pop in the sunlight. So let's get everything set up for a wash. The wheels are absolutely disgusting as well, so I don't want to get covered in shit when I'm taking the wheels off, because they look gunmetal grey when actually they're silver. So yeah, let's get everything set up to give this bad girl a wash, and we'll go from there, boys. Look at her, nice, shiny. Well, a bit better, it's just a quick little half an hour clean. Right then boys, we're on the open road in the BMW. Like I said, we're not going to go far because we haven't got much fuel. Now I've just been driving a little bit so we can get some temperature, but I'm just going to shut up, drop the windows and just let you listen to the 2.5 straight 6 powerhouse. But you get the gist. She's fast, she's loud, and she sounds aggressive as fuck. But that's all we can give her today. Let's get her back in the shed. Giving her a dry off. Let's get her back in the shed and we can assess the situation with the Beamer. That has been the shortest drive in the BMW. I know it wasn't the greatest, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an insight on what it's like driving the car. Once we've got it dialed down a little bit, we go on a proper drive. And to be fair, it's not taxed and insured at the moment, so naughty. But we took it down the road. Got to hear the V6, the straight six scream, tiny bit. Like I said, traffic, you know, it's not very good. And it refreshed my memory to how the car feels and what I think is wrong with it. So let's get her back in the shed, get her jacked up, and we can investigate, see what's going on with the Beamer. Let's do that now, boys. So let's start off with the rear. I've just shoved my jack under the diff and jacked her up enough. See, the car's still not left the ground, and there's piece of wood in front of the wheel so it won't roll off, so don't worry. Because it was obviously super slammed in the rear, you couldn't get a real idea of what was going on. But you can see our Scorpion exhaust, and if you follow the exhaust back, hang on, you can see over there, oh god, I wish I had a lift. So you can see over there that exhaust hanger has seen better days. I don't even think it is an exhaust hanger, actually, saying that. It looks like at the back here, that arm just up there, you can see it's blue, so it looks like it has got a poly bush in it. This rear shock is all wet, so it'll probably need a new shock. And the same as, sorry boys, that one over there is all wet too. Now, the reason this car's so low in the rear, it looks like they've removed the adjuster cups. So we'll need to be, well, I'd like to get another set of coilovers, to be honest. And the exhaust down there, where the cat is, doesn't look like it's connected, to be fair. And then there's some bodgery down here somewhere. But we'll have a look at that in a minute when we jack the front up. But it's still running the 1.9 diff. The tiniest little sway bar I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. The diff mounts haven't been done. The bushes are still the OEM ones. At least the axles ain't split, I guess that's something. Got a nice hole into my boot here, so we need to fill that up. That exhaust hanger's seen better days as well. But I don't see a lot of corrosion under here. That's just the surface rust on the diff. So not looking too bad. Again, when we jack up each individual side, we can inspect things like brakes and pads and etc. But so far, not looking too bad. I thought they had more suspension components in these in the rear, but it just looks like that is that one spring arm, sway bar, and the shock and spring. So overall, not too bad. We'll probably have to end up replacing the discs and pads. But the sway bar, the subframe looks good. Looks like it's been taken out and painted. So that's something, I guess. But anyway, let's drop this down and jack the front up so we can see what's going on in the front. I do apologise for the bodgery of this video. I am trying my best. I don't have a lift, so we're doing the best we can with what we've got. But anyway, moving on to the front, I've got one side jacked up. You can see our coilovers over there. They're red. Cannot see what they are, but once we've got the wheel off, we can have a look. But straight off the bat, we can see our power steering, well, our steering rack is leaking. So that probably explains why the steering's a bit hard on low speed. So the bloke did tell me that it's got an M3 steering rack. Whether or not that's an M3 steering rack, I do not know. But we'll probably end up having to replace that if we can't figure out where the leak's coming from. Again, the looks like there's a slight oil leak, but that's no surprise as it is a BMW. If I shove you down there, you can see a bit more. There's some right bodgery going on with the exhaust, so that's probably restricting the exhaust flow a fair bit. You can see our fuel filter down there. All of this compartment looks a bit to be wet, but that could be from our power steering leak. I do not know. You can see our nice headers there. Tasty. It has got upgraded headers, which is kind of cool. But yeah, not much to show you under here. I'm going to take this wheel off just to get an idea of what brakes we've got and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to do that now. So our wheel is off. I found a very nice discovery that we are still rocking the 318 solid front discs. As you can see, they're not even vented. So yeah, not the greatest of brakes to be using when you're running a 2.5. So we definitely need a brake upgrade for this bad boy. Whether it's a new, I know what I want to do. So we'll be doing that. We'll probably be getting discs and calipers from a 330 Ci. And these brake rotors are done as well. Got a nice big lip on it and the pad ain't got much life. So we definitely need a front brake upgrade for sure. Now we can get a better look at our coilover. You can see it's got a red body. I can't actually see if it's got a brand on there, maybe on that tab down there, but let me know in the comments if you guys, all you Beamer guys, know what these pinkish red coilovers are. They might be like max speed and rods, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. That was just a guess. But yeah, they've seen better days. They're fully maxed out as well. So, but everything else doesn't look too bad ball joint wise. I can't really show you. It's really half-assed. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll probably be upgrading everything. I'll get you a better look on the front of the top mounts. It does have full camber adjustment, so I don't know if that gives away a brand or not. But let me know down in the comments if you Beamer guys know of what this is. Those coilovers are. You can see our headers down there are slightly nicer than the OEM ones. But yeah, obviously we've got our PCV system that needs to be sorted out. We've got a broken dipstick. This is the cruise control unit, which you can take out and you can get an extended rubber boot, so you can get rid of that. Clean up this wiring. I would love to take the engine out and regasket it and do all the timing stuff on it, but I have a tendency of taking stuff apart and then things not running correctly, so I'm not going to bother. We need to reattach and smarten up this power steering line, because it is, well, not even added. But so far, not too bad. I'm not that scared about it. It looks pretty fixable. But yeah, I'm going to pack this video up, guys, because I think we get a rough idea of what we need to do. And then we'll sit down and have a chat about the BMW. That has been my half-assed attempt to show you around what issues we have with the E36. So in my mind, I've made a list, so let's talk about it. So we need new exhaust. It's quite apparent that the exhaust is, well, been violated. It's just been put together just so it can have an exhaust. So I'll probably take it somewhere to get an exhaust. We need some new coilovers, because those ones are, well, seen better days. Front suspension, we'll probably upgrade all of the lower arms to the M3 arms and redo all the ball joints and etc. We need a massive front brake upgrade, because we're still running the 318 brakes, so it's got solid discs, which will get super hot really fast. Well, even just driving it normally, as soon as you get them hot, they start to squeak, the pedal starts getting spongy, so we need to address that issue if we're going to drive it hard. Now I do have a plan with this car, and I know I say that about every car and end up selling them, but I'm going to stick with this one because it's old and it's cool. I'm not going to give it away just yet, but I do have big plans for this car. So I want to make sure that it's running and driving to its full potential. and get the most out of that engine and this platform. We need to get 2 tyres for those other wheels so we can have a matching set of wheels, because these E36 wheels are easy to clean, but they're nasty. So even though those ones are not the best of looking wheels, the M Sport ones, they are nicer than the E46 wheels. So we need to get some new, well, the front ones are pretty bold on the inside as well, so we probably need 4 tyres. Now the tyres that are on the front are Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. So whether or not I want to replace with them ones or not, I'll have a think about what's the best tyre. I'm not sure what we're going to do about the rear diff. Do we put a 325 diff in here, or do we keep the 1.9? I'm not sure what the benefits of, I think the benefits of keeping the 1.9 is that it's better on acceleration. I'm not sure what the ratios are. Don't ask me about the ratios because I have no idea. But it would make sense to have a 2.5 powertrain to have a 2.5 diff, just in case, and get a nice LSD in here. We need to get M Sport front bumper and the M Sport trim. Now I don't know if, I quite like this bumper, but if they do an M Sport bumper for the compact, which I'm sure they do, it would be nice to get a compact M Sport rear bumper. I'd like to get the windows tinted, but again, I'm not that fussed about it. I do have a ducktail spoiler, which would look kind of cool on here. If it fitted, we will try that in the next BMW video. I'd like to get 2 bucket seats for the front, because I've never had a bucket seat, and this car would suit bucket seats. I've seen lots of people put bucket seats in BMW 36 compacts, and it looks kind of cool. So maybe possible a set of bucket seats for this. We need to sort the headliner out because it's all saggy. I'd like to put a aftermarket steering wheel on here because it look cool. We need to fix engine stuff. We need to fix the power steering issue because it's heavy and it's leaking. We need to sort out we need to give the engine a full service. We need to do diff, gearbox oil, all that fun stuff. We need to make sure that the engine is running correctly. So I might get the ECU sent off and have the tune read off of that and see if it's actually running okay, because I have no idea. If the MAF has been deleted or not, or if it hasn't, then why is it not running correctly on the MAF? So we need to sort that issue out, because it's terrible on fuel. So I'm guessing it's something to do with it not running correct, or it's running lean or something like that. Again, we'll jump into that. And I think that would be it for like its refresh. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think we should be doing with BMW. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, because I appreciate that. Sorry for the little half-assed looks underneath the car. Like I said, I have no lift here, so I just jacked it up just so I could shove you under there, just give you a brief view of what's going on under the BMW. And again, the drive wasn't the best, and really this video was shit. So if you give it a thumbs down, I completely understand. It's just because it's the weekend and I was free, so I wanted to bang out a video for you, not having to wait another 3 or 4 months or whatever. Yeah, that is going to be it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to keep up to date with the BMW, consider hitting that subscribe button. I've got big plans for our 1000 subscribers special. I appreciate every single one of you watching the video. Hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.
And I've been counting down